Hey, what's up, everybody?
Welcome
We're
back.
back to do another WandaVision reaction. Trying to figure out what's going to be happening here because last week we ended with what was it? What was her name? Agatha
Agatha.
Harkness, which I wasn't too familiar with the character, but I did, obviously look at it because I couldn't recall who she was, and she was appeared in some of the comics with the. I think she was introduced during a Fantastic Four, and she was supposed to be a mentor to Wanda. So I don't know.
It's kind of the opposite.
Yeah, she's really not a mentor in this one. So I don't know.
And I guess she's been around since the 1600s.
Yeah, it's been around for a while. She's so it's gonna be interesting because they're both very similar. Both she was like they're both witches more or less. So yeah, I was just gonna check this one out and see
What
what's going on.
happens?
That was kind of a different intro than the usual. I was gonna say it's because
Salem, Massachusetts.
because she's a witch, so that would make sense. It's in Salem.
You a witch? Yes! I am a witch. I know nothing of these crimes. I swear it. Enough deception. I did not break your rules. They simply bent to my power.
So they're all witches, but they're like
Yeah, that's what I want. So, wish they're gonna do like try to banish her?
probably. Looks like some sort of spell chant.
She's just gonna start like laughing at them or something.
She's killing them.
Yeah. This is reversing it. Apparently none of these other witches are any management level.
Oh. Okay, they're all dead.
No. Still not gonna work.
So she killed her own mother too.
Just kill all of them.
Very powerful.
Yeah. So she's pretty powerful. I mean,
She does look shocked
probably
to
be
meet the
quite the
real
match for Wanda. If they end up in a fight.
Oh, that's adorable. That accent really comes and goes, doesn't it? Where are they?
Oh.
Oh, your magic's no good here.
Oh.
It's you. No, it wasn't literally me. Just my eyes and ears. A Crystallu possession. Necromancy was a non-starter since your real brother's body is on another continent.
So it wasn't a real brother then.
Yeah.
But you're so crippled by your own self-doubt that you believed it.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
Oh. Thousands of people under your thumb, all interacting with each
There
other
were bugs on her
according to
face.
complex storylines.
Gross.
That's something special, baby.
You felt empty, alone, endless nothingness. Let's start there.
Cold War setting. Why are we here?
Mama.
Papa.
This is a flashback to when she was a kid. Those are her parents.
Oh, look.
Wanda!
That's your cue, lady. You're on.
So she has to. So now now she's
Now we
older.
can begin.
You know,
Wanda,
she's little, I guess. I don't
you
understand.
pick.
So I'm trying to understand the premise of what's going on here.
Put it in this.
She's trying to get something out of her, so she has to go back through different scenarios to find it.
Dick Van Dyke Show.
Yeah.
Dick Van Dyke again? Always sitcom, sitcom, sitcom.
So that's where she got the ideas from.
Yes,
The different time periods. So that's where she got the ideas from.
Yeah, supposedly, but she's saying she didn't do it.
Like mischief.
So
Stark Industries.
Wanda,
It's his Stark
die Antwort in
Industries.
Selbst.
Where'd you get the big guns, Wanda?
maybe we can get the big guns. What does that mean?
Her powers, maybe?
No, maybe.
I don't want to go back there.
I know you don't. But it's good medicine, Angel. The only way
That was
forward
what's his name?
is back.
Von Strucker
Yeah.
through Hydra.
For our notes, Ms. Maximoff, can you please state your name and
So
confirm
how did they
status?
get the scepter one?
Wanda Maximoff. Volunteer.
Begin experimentation. Doctor, with respect, not one subject has survived direct contact.
Press this in.
So she has to like break it or
I don't
something?
know what she. I'm not quite sure what they wanted to do. I guess we're gonna find out what they wanted to do.
Oh, then there's the Soul Stone.
Now, how did this disappear? How did the social get on? If that's a social, how did it get on Earth? It's supposed to be on.
With the Collector.
Yeah. No, it's not from the collector. It's, they originally got it from. I forget the name of the planet they went to.
But from what movie?
From
Captain America.
no, Endgame when they go to get the Soul Stone. That's when Black Widow dies.
Oh, Vormir.
Yeah, so that's where it was. So how did they get it on Earth? He's wondering if she's supposed to be in the comics a mentor to Wanda. Is this going to turn out? Is Wanda going to be?
Wanda, moving on up.
Is she going to turn bad?
So where are we now?
So they're going to be together?
Avengers
I
compound.
don't know.
It was the first home vision I ever shared. You don't?
Well, I suppose, yes, I did intend to come in here.
And now?
And, well, whatever is your preference.
So I'm assuming this is at the Avengers compound then?
Wanda, I don't presume to know what you're feeling, but I would like to know. Should you wish to tell me, should that be of some comfort to you?
What makes you think that talking about it would bring me comfort?
Oh, see, I read that...
The only thing that would bring me comfort is seeing him again.
No. No, I won't.
How do you know?
Well, because it can't all be sorrow, can it? I've always been alone, so I don't feel the lack. It's all I've ever known. I've never experienced loss because I've never had a loved one to lose. But what is grief, if not love persevering?
So to recap, parents dead, brother dead, vision
Vision
dead.
dead. So she knows
What
he
happened
keeps
when I
dying.
wasn't there to pull you back from the darkness, Wanda?
I can't do this anymore.
Come on, Wanda. You're on the precipice. Or right there.
I wanted him back.
Oh,
I wanted him back.
So now she's gonna replay what happened.
so now she's
So
in
now she
Sword
yeah,
headquarters.
It's weird. It looks just like the headquarters of Agents of Shield.
One moment, I have to buzz you in.
I got it. Thanks.
They're like, uh-oh.
Things are weird.
I'd like to show you something.
And then you'll give him to me.
Please, just come with me.
So is he gonna show like the damages or something to him? So they're fixing him?
What is this? Why are you showing me this?
Because you asked to see it.
So this vision they took him apart, probably just trying to fix him. So she's probably, that's probably why she treats it as.
What are you doing?
We're dismantling the most sophisticated sentient weapon ever made.
Vision's not a weapon. You can't do this.
In fact, it is our legal and ethical obligation.
See, I thought they were going to
I
be
just
trying.
want to marry him.
I thought they were trying to
That's
fix
all I
him.
want.
Are you sure?
And
Excuse me?
instead, he's
Not
stupid,
everyone
tells her
has
they
the
can
kind of
dismantle
power
him.
that could bring their soulmate back online.
And now she's gonna. Probably why she freaked out.
Forgive me. Back to life.
No, I can't do that.
She told her that, So this is the part where you're gonna find out exactly what she did and how the whole Westview thing came to be. Apparently, So did she not take?
So she didn't take him then.
So I thought they said she took his body and went to Westview or whatever. So was that just a lie?
I guess. So then, if she didn't take, then how does he know her mail on the sea?
I keep thinking it's gonna be like some.
Unless it's like an illusion, maybe. She created like a ghost of him. So she actually lived there then, before the hex, whatever it's called.
It should be interesting to see how they think they're gonna probably show how this all started.
So this is before everyone started acting weird. So the house hasn't been built yet. There's no house there.
No.
Next door there is, but there's no house there. It's nothing but dirt.
Yeah, it's like it's a foundation. That's pretty much no house there. It's really strange. But who left in the note? I wonder if it was Agatha Harkness that they left a note for it, and that's how she got her there.
Could be.
That's how she creates a house.
Oh,
okay.
that's how she does it.
So she brings everything back to like the 50s of the sitcom. And part of her almost imagination. So she didn't steal Vision.
Welcome home. Should we stay in tonight?
What? First thing he says?
Yeah, so he probably doesn't realize that how he just got there. That's why a few episodes in, he's sensitive. He doesn't remember before this or anything, like what's going on, like, you know. So there is like a TV studio.
Bravo!
Oh.
I know what you are.
It's okay, baby. It's okay.
You have
Should
no
they kill
idea.
Wanda?
Here you are, using it to make breakfast for dinner.
Let go of my children.
Oh, yes, your children. The vision, this whole little life you've made. This is
chaos magic, Wanda. But that makes you the Scarlet Witch.
It's funny, it's like her comic name. Outside the thing there.
Team's ready at launch. It's about time.
Ready for launch. Where are they launching?
It was a little energy directly from the source.
Ready, sir.
So they put him back together.
So he's white.
So is he back now? Did they put him back together?
I guess so. That looks like the comics. He turns white.
Yeah.
So it's the comic accurate look again. So now that must mean he can get through the thing now without turning into a crazy character.
Yeah, and he's maybe he can go in and stop one. I don't know what exactly this situation is with one. I don't know if she's gonna be good or bad. It depends, because of her grief or whatever, in wanting Vision back so badly. But if he actually is back and good and can tell her to stop,
Yeah.
and then he's actually there and not dead, then maybe she'll stop with this whole Westview thing. But I'm sure the next episode, because it's the last one, right?
Yeah, next week is a big finale.
It should be pretty epic, I would imagine. But I mean, I think the woman who's playing Agatha Harkness has done a pretty good job. I've seen her in other stuff. I just didn't picture her in this type of role. I think she's done really good with it.
Yeah.
Very, very believable as a witch. So that was pretty cool. So especially the effects were really awesome. So
Yeah, but we're still waiting on the so-called aerospace engineer cameo.
yeah, I don't know.
That person's supposed to, we don't know who, but
Yeah, I was expecting a cameo for this one. Maybe something a little bit something bigger than what a lot of it was just trying to figure out how she started this whole thing. So I get that they're trying to show us what exactly happened with Westview, how she got to this point. But I don't know what Agatha's what she's trying to gain out of all this. Like, if she wanted to destroy Wanda, I'm sure she could have when she had her in the basement, I would imagine.
yeah.
So I don't know exactly what she wants from her. She just says, you're a Scarlet Witch, this is chaos magic. So what does that really mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, she could have stopped if she easily handled all those witches back in Salem. So I don't know. I can't tell who would be more powerful, her or Wanda. It's kind of, I think I know they're both pretty strong. So I have no idea. But I just don't know what's going to happen from her point of view. I don't know if she wants her dead, or if she wants her as an ally to help her or doing bad stuff. I don't know.
It's definitely very, very strange for me. And we also are going to remember, too, this series connects with movies. I mean,
it's going to be supposed to. I heard it's supposed to connect with Doctor Strange 2.
Spider-Man, the next Spider-Man movie, the Loki TV show.
Was it supposed to connect to Loki?
It's supposed to connect to that too. But they say mainly it's really connected to Doctor Strange too. So I mean the ending may end like a cliffhanger, and then you have to go watch the movie, and maybe Doctor Strange shows up or something and helps. I have no idea.
Yeah, I figured somebody's going to show up in the finale to kind of put everything back the way it's supposed to go. So not going to leave these people hanging in this simulation, whatever you want to call it. So
I'm assuming it's going to be Strange, because if you think about it, Strange is in charge of time and realities and all that, and she's created her own reality. So like, and plus, if you remember when we watched the first movie, the post credits see the end with how he's with Thor, and he meets with them, talk about Loki, and then Thor was like saying, well, how do you know he's a threat? And he basically said, well, I have a whole list of people that threatened her around or what.
Yeah.
So maybe she's on his list, and maybe he shows up. I have no idea, but it's a possibility.
Yeah, anything, and it's kind of a possibility at this point. Like I said, couldn't remember who Agatha was until when that last episode came out, and I wasn't sure who she was, so I had to look into that because I don't remember all the characters' names, so that was kind of a surprise. But I was expecting somebody else, and I was expecting somebody else in this episode. I keep thinking something different is going to happen, but like Marvel, they kind of keep you guessing like what they're going to do. But with only one episode left, we're going to find out everything that's been happening or how it's going to be resolved or whatever for the most part. I think going into Doctor Strange 2, I'm sure they're going to leave something hanging, so we'll have to wait for that.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think that's going to do it. It's a good episode. I think I really like the story for this one and the effects of showing her from growing up and how she became how she was and why she, I don't know what the word is, where everything's like a sitcom to her, or why she uses that as like a crutch or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So I also thought it was funny how they would constantly bring up, like they said, oh, you're a Scarlet Witch, like the comics, or they bring up her accent coming and going. I think some of the stuff the little things they throw in there are pretty funny. And it's unfortunate that Pietro wasn't the real guy. It was just her, pretending to be him. So that's unfortunate. But it was kind of cool that they brought him in here for a couple episodes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I think that's going to wrap this one up. You guys have any thoughts or about this episode? Put them on down below. And as always, hit that like and subscribe.
Until next time.